Hello, everybody. We are back. New event. One that I completely forgot was coming up, and it's the pajama event. Now, I'm not going to be pulling anyone on this event. I'm not really interested. I have heard that Pajama Noah, is a decent replacement for Mika if you don't have her. But I don't think any of these units are limited, so if you just want to wait for a spook, then that's perfectly fine. But if you feel like you need a piercing unit really badly, main DPS, I think Pajama Noah is probably pretty decent. I have no opinion about Yuka, because she's explosive heavy just like her default, so I don't see any reason to pull her, unfortunately. Unless you just really like Yuka. Anyway, let's get started on the event. Sensei! No. Wait a moment. Just a little. Oh. Hold on. It's too narrow. I know we're backed into a corner here, but if we get caught, I'll never hear the end of it. I like her pajamas. What? Quietly. Is that her heart or Yuka walking? How in the world? How did this happen to us? Okay, track Yuka, good. Regular Yuka, good. We do have Camp Hare and Kotama. We have Maki. We have Asuna, Bunny Asuna, and Akane. We don't have... Oh, good, okay. There's more here. We got Sumire, Emi, Momoi, Momoi Maid, Midori, Alice Maid, Yuzu Maid, Utaha, Hibiki Cheer Squad, Kotori and Kotori. Wait, why is Kotori lowercase? Track. Asuna, Kane, Sumire, Momoi Maid, Alice Maid, Yuzu Maid, Cheer Squad Hibiki, and Cheer Squad Kotori. How many are there? Yeah, we'll figure it out later. Oh, and we get afterwards? Okay, good event already. But let's go ahead and get the farming done now, and then we'll get into the story. Wrong one. Oh, they're explosives? Sure. Those are all 15s. Okay, so we have to run those for maximum value. What about you? Well, you know what? This is fine. We're gonna max out one, and then we're gonna come back and max out a second one later. Or the others later. We have no healers? No healers. I just don't die, I guess. We have no wave clear either. She might be our best bet just because she does damage. I guess that's what we have to do.
合理的な選択どうですか？やっぱり先生は賢いですね。
Hopefully we can just bulldoze through it. If Kotori was one of our options, then we would have used her. This is not inspiring confidence.
こうして真夜中のミレニアムで先生とお会いするなんて、なんだか久しぶりな気がします。
Not inspiring confidence at all. We'll wait till next round.
ていい？
Man.
いらっしゃったんですね、先生。まさか先生が来
What's
ると
this
は
one?
思いませんでした。
Heavy again. At least we're not having too much trouble this early on. I'd hope not.
私たちの勝率はかなり高い。自信を持っていこう。行くわよ。フォーメーション変更。まだ終わらないわよ。ターゲット確認しました。さあさあ、前進前進。暑いから気をつけてね。ありがとう。はじけろ。あなたの狙いは受け取ってください。まだ終わらないわよ。一息ついたら行くわよ。迅速に。ありがとう。ナイスアイデア。の出番かな。見つけました。アイデア。次にまだ終わらないわよ。動かないでください。無駄よ。くらえ。計算通り完璧。
I do want to get through this because I am curious
こう
about
して
how
真
this
夜中のミレニアムで先生とお会いする。
storyline is gonna go.
なんだか
So somehow we ended up hiding with Koyuki. Why am I at a pajama slumber party?
私たちの勝率はかなり目標に向かって自信を持って前進。フォーメーション変更。まだ終わらないわよ。フォーメーション変更。ターゲット確認しました。ここまでは計算通りね。あなたのまだ終わらないわよ。行くわよ。こっち。ここちょっとありがとう。ナイスアイデア。キャッチ。ありがとう。まだ終わらないわよ。私の出番がはじけろ。ターゲット確認しました。計算通り完璧。
It looks like the majority of all the enemies are just going to be light armor. Or not light armor, heavy armor.
こんばんは先生。これですか？セミナーの皆さんとパジャマパーティーをすることになったんです。
Yeah, what you want, kitty?
私たちの勝率はかなり。次の目標は自信を持っていこう。フォーメーション変更。まだ終わらないわよ。もう行くの？はじけろ。動かないでください。あなたの狙いはまだ終わらないわよ。一息ついたら行くわよ。迅速に。ありがとう。私の出番かな。隠れるわ。支援をお願い。くらえ。終わらないわよ。はじけろ。 ありがとう。 いらっしゃったんですね、先生。まさか先生が来るとは思いませんでした。
Yeah, okay. I think it's on a rotation of 1 light and then 3 heavies. Yuka gets backseated in her own event. Big sad.
計算は完璧。落ち着いていこう。次に行くわよ。当たるわけないでしょ。まだ終わらないわよ。ありがとう。ナイスアイディア。まだ終わらないわよ。次の目標はアイディア。くらえ。まだ終わらないわよ。暑いから気をつけてね。ありがとう。はじけろ。私の出番かな。次に行くわよ。狙いは全て把握しました。まだ終わらないわよ。数学は真実を導く。私たちの勝ちよ。こうして真夜中のミレニアムで先生とお会いするなんて、なんだか久しぶり。
Finally in the latter half. Good. I'll never understand why they double up on offensive types. Like having 2 explosive Yukas or 3 explosive Hinas. I really like Hare's gun. I know that's kind of random, but I really like it.
こんばんは、先生。これですか？セミナーの皆さんとパジ
It
ャマ
looks
パーティ
good.
ーをす
It
る。
sounds good.
私たちの勝率はかなり高い。さあ、自信を持っていこう。無駄よ。無駄よ。まだ終わらないわよ。行くわよ。はじけろ。ターゲット確認しました。あなたの狙いは全て計算があったよ。こっち。ちょっとの出番かな。キャッチ。まだ終わらないわよ。君たちにプレゼント。 まだ終わらないわよ。はじけろ。の出番かな。あなたの狙いは受け取ってください。ターゲット確認しました。まだ終わらないわよ。数学は真実を導く。私たちの勝ちよ。
What about you guys? Are you guys pulling on this banner? I think I'm going to be able to skip. I think I'm going to be able to.
こんばんは、先生。これですか？セミナーの皆さんとパジャマパーティ
Okay,
ー
we're
を
in
すること
bosses
になったん
now.
です。
Is the level 50 track Yuka going to get destroyed? We're going to find out. All that matters is that we complete. Because all we care about is the multiplier.
計算は完璧。落ち着いていこう。グラフィティを書きに行こう。当たるわけないでしょ。次に行くわよ。動かないでください。行くわよ。
Well, we do one shot, so there is that.
はじけろ。フォーメーション変更。あなたのまだ終わらないでください。ありがとう。インします。暑いから気をつけてね。ありがとう。動かないでください。私の出番かな。次の目標は？行くわよ。迅速に。ありがとう。あなたの狙いはまだ終わらないわよ。キャッチついたら行くわよ。行くわよ。焼き芋食べる？ありがとう。はじけろ。まだ終わらないわよ。当たって。こっち。ここありがとう。ないわね。受け取ってください。まだ終わらないわよ。焼き芋食べる？ありがとう。はじけろ。ありがとう。当たって。まだ終わらないわよ。迅速に。ナイス。ありがとう。私の出番かな。あなたの狙いを受け取ってください。
That's pretty crazy that Track
素晴らしい
Yuka
結果だね。先生から見てどう？
can just cover for everyone like that. That's fine. We don't care about that. Despite being 40 levels under compared to Cat. 30 levels. Level.
いらっしゃったんですね、先生。まさか先生が来るとは思いません。
Now this one, I don't know about this one because we don't. I don't know. Maybe Maki can carry. We could swap out for Utaha.
計算は完璧。目標に向かって前進。隠れるわ。支援をお願い。まだ終わらないでください。当たるわけないでしょ。こっち。ここありがとう。ないわね。アイディア。はじけろ。キャッチ。ありがとう。まだ終わらないわよ。すべて把握しました。ついたら行くわよ。暑いから気をつけてね。ありがとう。まだ終わらないわよ。私の出番かな。ここまでは計算通り。はじけろ。くらえ。あなたの狙いでください。まだ終わらないわよ。一息ついたら 迅速に。ありがとう。ナイスアイディア。の出番かな。はい、どうぞ。まだ終わらないわよ。隠れるわ。
Oh, I forgot.
お願い。当たるわけないですね。あなたの狙いは
Ooh.
全てまだ終わらないわよ。一息ついたら動かないでください。はじけろ。あの出番かな。エンカウントアイディアリンクします。計算通り完璧。
Guys, I'm starting to think that track Yuka is busted.
いらっしゃったんですね、先生。まさか先生が来るとは思いませんね。
Just a thought.
計算は完璧。落ち着いていこう。行くね。隠れるわ。支援をお願い。当たって。まだ終わらないわよ。もう行くの。うわ。ありがとう。まだ終わらないわよ。ちょっとリンクします。はい、どうぞ。まだ終わらないわよ。君たちにプレゼント。はじけろ。その出番かな。フォーメーション変更。あなたの狙い受け取ってください。一息ついたらこっち。ありがとう。ちょっと熱いのでまだ終わらないわよ。当たって。見つけました。ありがとう。まだ終わらないわよ。行くわよ。はじけろ。焼き芋あるの。まだ終わらないわよ。一息ついたら行くわよ。くらえ。当たって。まだ終わらないわよ。迅速に。ありがとう。ナイスアイディア。の出番かな。焼き芋食べる。の出番かな。あなたの狙いをまだ終わらないわよ。一息ついたら行くわよ。私の芸術魂は止められない。
Yeah, we don't need to get all the stars this round. I'll do it on the subsequent.
いらっしゃったんですね、先生。まさか先生が来るとは思いませんでした。
Oh, that guy. Now, we can probably win. Maybe. He does do a lot of AoE damage, though.
計算は完璧。目標に向かって前進。次に行くわよ。まだ終わらないわよ。迅速に行くわよ。
She can't jump over obstacles, I see.
はじけろ。くらえ。まだ終わらないわよ。ターゲット確認しました。さあ前進前進。エンカウントの出番かな。リンクします。まだ終わらないわよ。迅速に。ありがとう。はじけろ。君たちにプ
Oh. I thought he did more damage than that. And then with that, I will max out the multipliers and then we'll get back into the story. So, be right back. Alright, let's get into it. It's been a while since I've used this track, hadn't it? At last, the end of the year, the final day. Truly, it was a stormy year of turmoil. This blessed leisure almost feels like a hallucination. And despite all that, I survived. That's right, me! I came out victorious against every obstacle that conspired to obstruct the path to my happiness. And I'm kind of proud of myself for it. That's why I'll grant myself this small reward for having survived such a difficult, tumultuous life. Let me raise this solitary toast. For a world that's backwards, and for me, who's just a sad, lonely soul who longs for freedom, but is forced to fall in line. Cheers. What do you mean, What are you even doing? And with some weird background pulled up on the monitor? The photo is a beautiful nighttime view. Were you inspired to match its mood, Koyuki? Weird? In what universe is that weird? Have some sense, jeez. I don't want you, of all people, accusing me of having no sense. Can't you see that I'm currently undergoing treatment for my weary soul? I was having a lonely year-end party. For one. Just for me. No, you're not. You're in the self-reflection room. You're supposed to be reflecting on your actions, not throwing a party. And what exactly were you weary from? You're living it up. Quite comfortably, might I add, in here. Huh, comfortable? Redonkulous. Of course it looks comfortable on the, to the perpetrator that stuffed me in here. You're the perpetrator. You're the one, you're only here because you drained the seminar budget again. Fess up. What on earth did you buy with all that money? I've told you time and time again that seminar funds are not your personal wallet. Considering your complete inability to self-reflect, I wonder if there's any point to even keeping you in here. Huh? So, you're setting me free? What in the... You're completely twisting what I said. You're so... What? But you totally just said there's no point in imprisoning me. Yeah, you tricked me, you liar, meanie pants. This is cruel and unusual punishment. You're so completely illogical that I don't even want to respond. But it's just like her, isn't it? Huh. Okay, just hear me out. Sure, maybe I did something teensy, tiny bit wrong, but... Teensy? Tiny? But... Even if I did mess up a little... Don't you know what today is? It's the last day of the year, a holiday. To be locked away in this prison masquerading as the self-reflection room on a day like today? Even you must think it's terrible and cruel to witness. To see me like this on, let me emphasize, the very last day of the year. Shouldn't I get to do something? Yes, self-reflect. Reflect on yourself. Self-reflection. Reflect on your actions. Say no to violence. Seriously. Okay, I get it. So please calm down. You're just bored, right? Why are you not mad all of a sudden? Are you planning on something, Yuka? Koyuki, you don't need to know. Just be patient. I'm sorry to ask this, Noah, but are you busy today? Oh, no, I'm quite free. Then I'll borrow some of your time, thank you. Koyuki, if you do one more thing out of line, I'm really not going to let it go this time. Got it? Won't let it go? What are you gonna do to me? Please, don't deploy Noah against me. Not again. Noah? Why is she the one you're scared of? Have you realized that the way you treat Noah and the way you treat me are completely different? Do you not take me seriously? No matter how good Noah's memory is. No, it's not just that. How do I put it? I mean, I'm sure you feel it too. Noah has this unique way of, applying pressure. Kinda? She can say one thing with her mouth, but I still feel like she's thinking something totally different. You know? Yeah, like that. Do you really, truly feel this is an appropriate topic for discussion at this time? So... I don't understand. You think Noah's hard to read? That's completely nonsensical. Do you think Noah's like you? Noah can be a bit playful at times, but she's not like you. You're impossible to read. Wow. Are you serious? What? Why are you looking at me weirdly? I'm not. Well, I just think that you should stay exactly the way you are, Yuka. Huh? What is it? Why? What did I do this time? I have no idea what you're trying to say, but it's pissing me off. Stop messing around. What's your answer to my earlier question? Are you going to behave? Yes. I'm tired. Let's go, Noah. What is it, Noah? It's really nothing. Wait, did they just leave the door unlocked? Heh. Are they gone? Hehehe. See, how does her... Oh, yeah, that's right. Ni ha ha ha. I forgot how her laugh goes. Meanwhile, at Shale. Yeah, how did I get involved? I can't believe I'm doing this on the last day of the year. Did I procrastinate? What? You haven't finished your year-end accounting yet? What do you mean? We're already at the end of the year. Oh my gosh, there's so much left to do. Why didn't you say anything? Sensei? What? The deadline's next week, so you'll be fine? What kind of mindset is that? I did procrastinate, I knew it. It's called year-end accounting. You should be done with it already. Huh? You want to give up? No, this isn't a game. You can't just give up. Get going right now. I'm going to come back to check on your progress. Don't think I won't. This was completely self-inflicted. Old ass phone. Who could be calling this late? Yay, you answered. Yo-ho, Sensei, hi. Koyuki? What's going on? Hey, don't be like that. It's the end of the year. What's wrong with giving my bestie a call? We're best friends? What you doing? Let me guess, working? Because that's your job and stuff. No, I just figured that's what you were always doing. Huh? What? No, Sensei, seriously? I would never call you just to make fun of you. That's what you think of me? Well, of course I didn't just call you for no reason, though. It wasn't to tease you either. In fact, I have something I think you'll like. It's... drumroll, please. Card pack. This is a Mushi Queen card pack? It's an entire box. Yeah. What is it? Nihaha. I knew you'd recognize it. That's right. The sold out, totally fresh, just released first edition Mushi Queen card box. Beginning right now, I'm going to open each card pack in this box, one by one. Aren't you just itching to know what the legendaries lurk within the foil? What? How did I get it? How do you get anything? Bought with money, duh. With whose money? Well, about that. Why are you even asking? You're gonna get yelled at again. Later? Nihaha! Sensei! Oh, Sensei! You say the funniest things. What does later even mean? It's the last day of the year, so wouldn't later be next year? Therefore, why are you worrying yourself over... Wait, let's see. Why are you worrying yourself over next year already, you worrywart? Let's live life in the present. And in our current present, this moment we're experiencing right now, the only thing that matters is this pack. Yes? Yes. It's pretty novel, actually. Anyway, you're focusing on useless stuff. What matters is I'm going to open this pack right now. I went out of my way to share this historic moment with you, and this is how you react? Ugh, Sensei. What? Where am I right now? Well, where I always am, I guess. The self-reflection room. When will the self-reflection room find its true purpose? Nihaha! Your face is saying, wow, Koyuki is so impressive. So, when are we doing this? We've got all night. I can wait for you. What? You can't come over? You have to finish your work. Yuka's gonna scold you if you don't get through it today. What in the world? Did you not hear a single word I said, Sensei? I already told you, next year's problems are for next year. This isn't like you at all, Sensei, to be afraid of someone's distant, unknown future. That's not like me. Tisk. This is a problem. Fine, I see how it is. You leave me no other choice. I'd like to see you endure this without giving in. Hoo-hoo. Please look forward to... What are you trying to do? My live unboxing stream! Let's go! Here's the first pack. I'm opening it. A live stream? Right now? No good pulls. Nihaha! I didn't get a single good one. I surely thought I'd pull at least one. Well, I guess I was being a bit greedy. It's the first pack of many, after all. Many, but not infinite. I may need to open every single one to find a good one. And then, they'll disappear forever, right, Sensei? Why, you... Well, I mean, of course I wanted to experience this historical moment with my dearest teacher. It's too bad you're such a diligent adult with no interest in cards whatsoever. I suppose I simply have no other choice. I'll have to open them all up by myself, one by one. I wonder what new cards will be in this brand new pack. What stats will they have? You know, if we were to do it today, we could even build new decks and try them out together with those shiny new cards. But oh dear, since these packs are all sold out, it'll take at least a week for them to restock. By then, people have discovered all the new ones already. I guess you won't get to build a new deck all by yourself. You can just copy the decks other people have made, I guess. As long as it sits right with you, Sensei. You're so busy, right? And work's super duper uber important, right? That's how you feel, right? Koyuki. Your mind says you want to be good and focus on your work, but at least your heart is being honest. So I'll ask you one last time. This is the last night of the year you have to have this very first experience together. What do you say? Green light? Okay. I like the event so far. So, do all these objects you have scattered around the room have anything to do with why we're here in our pajamas? Wait a minute, Noah? Don't just look around as you please. I'm not done preparing everything yet. Apologies, but this is such an interesting menagerie of items here. A sleepover set with a toothbrush and toiletries? Late night snacks that are easily digestible. And these adorable bunny pajamas, judging by the size, I'd guess that this is for Koyuki? But how peculiar. I don't think I've seen you leave Seminar's club room at all in the past few days. So where did these pajama set come from? It was last week. I was looking for clothes in the shopping district and found these pajamas. I thought the bunny ears were cute. And they're too small for me, but the color and design reminded me of Koyuki, so I just thought I could give it as a gift sometime. Why am I making up all these weird justifications? You really are a softie when it comes to Koyuki. Well, I'm sure Koyuki finds it easier to relate to her honest and caring, albeit naggy, upperclassmen, unlike a certain someone who is difficult to read. Noah, are you still thinking about what Koyuki said earlier? No? It seems like you are. Koyuki can be a little bit of an airhead, but she's never intentionally mean or prejudiced. You two just need to spend some time together. It'll help Koyuki clear up any strange misconceptions she has about you. On top of that, Seminar has been so busy dealing with a flurry of incidents lately. I feel like the staff members haven't had time to connect with each other. Which is why I've been organizing this pajama party for today. You really are so thoughtful, Yuka. You're right. Strengthening my relationship with my cute little underclassmen is important. I think this pajama party is a great idea, Yuka. I'm already excited. With good conversation and a relaxing atmosphere, we might even get to see another side of you we've never met before. For some reason, I feel like I might get a better understanding of that pressure Koyuki was talking about. Now that I think about it, it's been a while since I've been in your dorm. We usually part ways and go home from the club room. You've really made this place your own since then. These posters and photos weren't here before. Oh my, is this Sensei's? Why are you poking around my room without permission? That's how all pajama parties start, right? You find secret diaries or photos hidden in the protagonist's bedroom? I read that in a romance novel from a library once. No, that's not normal at all. And the stupid party hadn't even started yet. If you have that much time to mess around, then help me organize these clothes. Yes, ma'am. That's it for the clothes. The only thing left is maybe a board game we can all play together? All we have at Seminar is an old deck of cards. Do you own any board games, Noah? I don't personally. I've heard that Maki is quite the board game collection. Maybe she'd be willing to lend us a few for the night? Maki, from Veritas? I'm sure she'd have a ton, but for some reason, I don't really feel like asking her. And the general sentiment is that Veritas isn't exactly the biggest fan of Seminar. Somehow, I think I remember you saying that you had good communication can help resolve misunderstandings. Why don't we take this opportunity to talk to Maki, and maybe even clear up some of those misconceptions you have of Veritas? Okay, I get it. We'll ask Maki if we can borrow her board games. But this pajama party is a personal event. To avoid any unnecessary trouble, none of it should be recorded in front of Seminar's records, okay? No records will be made. Maki has a lot longer hair than I thought she did. I thought her hair was like super short. This isn't enough to give off the impression I want. Maybe the composition is too cliché? I can lower the saturation on the edges to give it a more intense contrast. There you are, Maki. We couldn't find you in your dorm room, so we came looking for you. Huh? Yuka? And Noah too? I know it's the last day of the year, but you're already in your pajamas? Even if you're trying to go to bed early, isn't this a little too early? Aren't you in the same? Well, we're actually dressed like this because we're planning a fun little pajama party to promote friendship among the seminar staff. Well, that's the official reason. The real reason is Yuka went through all this trouble is that she was worried Koyuki would get lonely if she spent New Year's Eve all by herself, locked up in the self-reflection room. Noah! Wow, a pajama party? I'm jealous. I wish we could do something like that. I guess we kind of do stay up all night eating snacks and playing games pretty often. What about you, Maki? You're not bringing in the new year with your other club members? Oh, me? I'm working on the poster for the upcoming Millennium Expo. The whole schedule got pushed up this year, so the deadline for poster submission is way sooner than I expected. That's right. We had trouble staffing, so next year's expo got moved earlier. Helping the school out must be keeping you busy. It's totally cool. I was kind of bored anyway, because the club didn't really have anything planned for New Year's Eve. And sometimes the chaotic rush of the end of the year really gets you inspiration, you know? I'm always impressed by your talent whenever I see you work. Which makes me wonder, Maki, with all that talent, why don't you enroll at a Wild Hunt Art Academy? Well, we'll be here until next year if I start that story. Anyway, you were looking for me, right? Can I do something for you? I got too caught up in our conversation. Do you happen to have any board games you could lend us, Maki? I was hoping we'd be able to play together at the pajama party. I haven't been playing them much recently, so I totally don't mind letting you borrow them, but Kotama and Hari borrowed them a few days back and haven't given them back yet. Do you mind asking them for me? I can't leave in the middle of the painting process. We can do that. I'll bring them back to you after we're done, then. So I'll get them next year. See you in the new year, Yuka. Happy New Year, Maki. Kotama and Hari really aren't in their dorms either. Maybe they're plotting some evil conspiracy. That seems like a little bit of a stretch. After all, it's said and done. It's the last day of the year. Like Maki, they might be just busy preparing for the next New Year. No, you can't let your guard down. Just think about all the problems that the Veritas members have caused without anyone even suspecting. Are my kids causing trouble again? That voice. Chihiro, have you seen Kotama and Hari by... Did something happen? You look exhausted. It's nothing serious. I just haven't slept for 2 days. That's a gigantic problem. Are there any issues with the school's server security? Not exactly, but we've had reports of a new form of malware on Millennium's public servers that even our latest antivirus program isn't detecting. The malware appears to be a practical joke of some kind. People have reported getting jump scared by random, terrifying images popping up on their monitors, or empty emails being sent out. I've scoured the server for 2 days, but I haven't found a single trace of it. If even you can't find it. 2 possible reasons. The reports are wrong, or this is the work of a hacker leagues ahead of me. Either way, there's nothing more I can do right now. I was on my way to bed. It's the last day of the year, and you're working so hard. That's just the nature of security work. In any case, why were you asking about our members? Did something happen? Oh, not at all. We're planning a pajama party for seminar, so we wanted to borrow some board games from Hare and Kotama. A pajama party? That does sound nice, like a faraway dream you can't quite reach. They're probably in the Veritas Lounge. I saw their smartphones pinging there when I was checked our club room server. Wow, is this the power of Vice President of Veritas? Well, it's easier than looking for code that might not even exist, all alone in a dark room. I hope nothing goes wrong tonight. I wouldn't worry. You've been poring over this for 2 days. There isn't a single hacker in Kavotos who could breach your security system in just one. Put it out of your mind, and get some rest. That's right. Sleep well, and we'll see you next year, Chihiro. Yes, yes. Happy New Year to you too. There you go, Katama. I programmed it to automatically record if someone gets a roulette penalty. But why do you need a board game to have a recording feature anyway? Isn't it obvious, Hare? There's only one reasonable explanation as to why you would want recordings from a pirate roulette, a board game known for its elements of surprise. It's to record the shocked shrieks of players. Sure, I get that, but what would you even do with that? That ASMR stuff you like is more soft whispers and noises, right? Naturally, the shrill piercing sounds and shrieks are not the most conventionally popular types of audio clips. However, that makes samples of them all the more rare. Look at the film industry. They're still using the same tired scream clips that originated from classic films. The Wilhelm scream. If I can secure recordings of naturally elicited screams, I might have the opportunity to exchange them for even more valuable sound clips later. Exchange? Other people like this kind of stuff besides you? Anyways, think about it. What if Watson happens to play this board game? We could have a rare recording of their voice. That is an intriguing idea. And with the installation of this ultra-small recorder, it's finished. Now, all we have to do is put Pirate Roulette back where we found it, and let the recording perform its function. You know, I can't allow you to follow through on such an evil plan. Seminar? When did you... surely you weren't also looking for Surely you weren't also looking for a board game with a recorder. Well, preferably, we were actually looking for one without a recorder, but... I'll have to seize this game that clearly poses a threat to personal privacy and security. But... why is everyone so eager to cause problems on the very last day of the year? This is why everyone thinks that Millennium is filled with a bunch of weird clubs. Both of you should try to eliminate Chihiro more. I know this might be out of line, but... Huh? Why do you seem so indignant? I mean, isn't Seminar known for causing all kinds of problems too? I've heard that a certain someone from Seminar is responsible for disabling many more security programs than Veritas is. Koyuki is really putting in a lot of reflection these days, okay? She's been very obediently reflecting on her deeds for the past month, or maybe last week. There's no need to make excuses for Koyuki like that, Yuka. Now that you mention it, Koyuki actually has been quite well behaved recently. She hasn't attempted any daring escapes from the self-reflection ring, nor has she laid a finger on any unauthorized electronic devices. Maybe the New Year's helping her mature a little? This pajama party you're holding is a reward then, for her good behavior? I think it's more so, I don't trust Koyuki to not cause trouble if left alone for extended periods of time. So in the name of keeping her content, we need to provide her with periodic distractions. It sounds more like they're taking care of a new puppy than one of their underclassmen. Don't you guys need to return to the self-reflection room ASAP then? We checked in on her a few hours ago, and she was quietly playing by herself. She should be okay. Despite her extreme, ridiculous Excuse me. Despite her extreme and ridiculous recklessness, I doubt she could cause that much havoc in that time span. Are you sure about that? I certainly hope so. Only 8? Big sad. Oh? Oh? What is it? What is it? Was it a good pull? Wow! Amazing! Look at this, Sensei! Wow! The effect is just unbelievable! Yeah! What were these devs thinking, putting in a card like this? This game is doomed. It's gotta be just a seasonal thing or something, right? I knew calling you here was the right move. You made me way luckier. What? What do you have to do with it? Everything, duh. There's no way I would have pulled this on my own. I would have ended up with a bunch of useless fodder. That's obviously why I called you, so you could help me open them. And I was totally right to do so. Use whatever I can, even if it's someone else's luck. Make the impossible possible. I'll always find a way. Nihahaha. Am I a lucky charm to you, Koyuki? Heh, duh. And I'm someone who always reciprocates a good deed. So, on that note... Here. It's yours. Huh? You're giving me this? I mean, yeah, I'd be lying if I said I didn't want it. But even if they're not as good as this one, I have other cards. And I wouldn't have even gotten this card if it weren't for you being here. So this one's yours, Sensei. But that means you have to help me out the next time, opening packs. That card represents our loyalty and alliance. It's a symbol of our bond. There's some unexpectedly commendable sides to you. Nihaha! You've helped me out a ton, so I gotta score some points when I can, too. Huh? The alarm? Why's the alarm going off? What alarm? It's nothing really. I just set up a system to alert me whenever someone enters or exits the seminar building. These are the kind of safety precautions you need when you live on the self-reflection room. But it's kind of weird for someone to be entering the building. Who could it be? Let me check the cameras. Let's see. Huh? Koyuki? How? Why? Why are the upperclassmen back? Yuka and Noah? This was not in my plans. What's going on? Why? I need to hide these cards. No. More importantly, what do I do about you? I can't be caught here. You're right. It's over for us. I can't come up with a single excuse. Not one single excuse. What's the solution? How do I survive this? The closet. Sensei, the closet is totally empty. You can hide in there. They probably just need to grab something or something like that. Just hide, and then escape when the timing is right. That's our only solution. Let's do that and hope for the best. Huh? Is that okay? Yes, it's okay. This is basically my room at this point. So if I say it's fine, it's fine. Stop wasting time and get in there. Hurry. They'll be here any second. If you want to live, hide. Huh? Who is it? What are you doing back here so soon? What's with that surprised look? Why are you so anxious right now? Yuka said she was worried about you feeling lonely about having to bring in the new year alone. You're still under punishment, so we can't let you out of the self-reflection room or anything. So we decided to have a pajama party with you here instead. You really do make us go above and beyond sometimes. Here, change into these. It wouldn't be a proper pajama party without them. Huh? What's that? Clothes? Pajamas? Yes, an adorable pajama set, carefully and thoughtfully hand-selected by Yuka herself. Noah, I told you it was a casual thing. It was just... Huh? Wait a second. What's with that look? You don't seem happy about this. Eh? You said that. That's not true. I'm thrilled. Ecstatic. But just to make sure I understand, does that mean you two are gonna sleep over? Here? In this room? Right now? It really seems like you don't want us here, when we went through all this effort. It is strange. You usually like it when we come to visit. Huh? Ah, so that's what it is. Noah? You'll see, Yuka. Koyuki? What are you hiding back there? Huh? What do you mean? Whatever can I be hiding in this sad room I've been locked up in? My. Is that how you plan on playing it? You see, those boxes behind you, those boxes are stacked differently from how they were this morning. Huh? How do you always remember weird stuff like that all the time? What is it? What have you done this time? Move right now, Koyuki. Move. No, please. Just give me this. This is a problem for next year. Not this year. This year isn't over yet. What are you talking about? What's this? This is a pile of cards? Well, the thing is... Aha! So this is what's been going on. I can't believe you! Koyuki? Yuka, no! Please! I have no idea how... You have no idea how much these cards are worth. Yuka, please. Please, I'm begging you. Yuka. Seriously, you haven't matured even one tiny bit. Time for emergency exit. Where do you think you're going? Get back here, Koyuki. Noah, help. She even took the pajamas. So this is how we're celebrating New Year's Eve. I really do enjoy how unpredictable things get around here. Well, they didn't find me. Koyuki? I'll never forget you. Effin' chat. In any case, I better take this moment to escape myself. Huh? The door's locked. Why'd they lock it this time? They didn't lock it before. Wait. Oh, it does lock from the outside. Right. I think I get the situation here. I wanted to peek in on seminar staff while they enjoyed their pajama party. I didn't expect to see you here as well. What a pleasant surprise. Kotama? I was eavesdropping. I was assessing the efficacy of Veritas' technology. That was when I happened upon you locked inside the self-reflection room. Since it was created to confine problematic students, the locks there are automatic and only accessible from the outside. It's a given that Koyuki has figured out a way to come and go as she pleases, but the ordinary person will find themselves locked in there until Seminar sees fit. But you need not worry. We'll guide you through the optimal escape route to safety. We? Who else is with you? Ari is here. With assistance from this prodigy hacker, recognized by even the Vice President of Veritas, you'll be able to discreetly escape without triggering Millennium's security system. Hold up, Kotama. We really should try to stay out of any more trouble today. Kotama, I can't keep ignoring your behavior. It appears that you have yet to submit Shale's year-end financial report. Of course, it's of no consequence to me, but imagine if Seminar's accountant found out that you've been playing around in the self-reflection room this whole time. I would say that you'll have quite the troublesome start to the new year. What do you want? 10 different recordings of you saying morning greeting. I'll prepare the script. You only need to let us record you reading them. Under these conditions, I'm sure that Hari will also be willing to cooperate. Hearing Sensei's voice greet me good morning? Sure doesn't sound bad. You're going to get a serious lecture once I'm out of here. I'll take that as an agreement. Hari, please lift the access restrictions to the self-reflection room. Is this really okay? Well, I unlocked it. You're free to leave, but be careful in the halls. Koyuki's escape triggered a bunch of additional security measures. And if you happen to run into a student, I can hardly hack their memories. To start, please move down the hallway to the lounge, where we are. I'll be able to let you know if anyone's coming your way. I'm perfectly aware of every single sound wave reverberating around you. Sensei? Heh. Just how many listening devices do you have installed here? If I get to hear you yell at me directly in person, that may work out for me. Maybe I should add some angry lines into the morning greeting recordings. We don't have any time for chit-chat, Sensei. Some students are walking towards the self-reflection room right now. Hurry. Oh, it's a combat one? I wonder how far I've traveled under Kotama and Hari's guidance. Nice, Sensei. Just a sec. Okay, go to the end of that hallway and turn right. Wait. I'm detecting something. These sound waves don't match your voices. There's someone there. About 40 meters out. They'll come around the corner in approximately 6 seconds. Somewhere to hide. The door on the right. It leads to the kitchen. I'm working on unlocking the door now, so jump in there as soon as I get it. Thank you both. Ow! My head! What's this hard thing? Huh? Sensei! Sensei, it's you? What in the world are you doing here? Whew, you scared me. Yeah, I really thought you were Yuka or Noah. I think I just aged 10 years. You scared me too. I can't escape until I fully shake them off. In this building, no matter how far you run, the chase is never over. What? Oh, this outfit? It's the pajamas Yuka bought for me. You really are good at taking whatever you can. Yes, and? Even if I'm on the lam, I don't see any reason to refuse a gift. Is there something wrong with that? No? Nah. Sensei, you're always so silly. Anyways, we're out of the pot into the fire. I might have shaken them off, but this is the real challenge. What do I mean? Oh, right, this is your first time having to escape from seminar. This is no ordinary building. There's every form of security you could imagine. Surveillance, cameras, electronic locks, security drones, automatic barriers, and so much more. What? How do I know all this? Hey, I am part of the seminar staff, you know. And there's no one else in the world who's experienced the full force of seminar security like I have. You're awfully smug about this. In any case, young grasshopper, count your lucky stars you've been paired with me, the veteran of veterans in the art of escaping. Kurosaki Koyuki. From now on, just trust me. This maze of a building is just my playground when it comes to outsmarting those upperclassmen. Huh? Footsteps. Shh. We need to hide. That's a glass door. They'll totally catch us if we're standing here. Here, this way. Seriously, where did she go? An unexpected game of hide and seek in an unexpected location. What an interesting end of the year. You know what? There's nothing interesting about that at all. Let's split up for now. Can you start from the end of the hallway, Noah? I'll check the kitchen here. What? The kitchen? Why? Does she have to be so thorough? The kitchen, but it's locked. Noah, you know what Koyuki is like. This is the kind of lock means nothing to her. That's true. Looks like they're veterans of veterans too. This is no time to be impressed. Being thrown never hurts. I'll come meet up with you after I check this area. Hang in there, Yuka. Let's get this over with. That is kind of scary. We need to get out of here. Was there really no one here? Maybe my gut instinct was wrong. Huh? What did I bump into? Hey, who's there? It's you, isn't it, Koyuki? I knew you were here. Come on out, right this instant. You little Koyuki. Is this how it ends? Huh? She's saving me. Nihaha! Silly Yuka, over here! Koyuki? What? When did you get there? Just wait till I get my hands on you. Nihaha! You gotta catch me first. Over here! Stop right there. Thank you. Your sacrifice will not be in vain. That was a glorious sacrifice. After all this is over, if given the opportunity, let's create a memorial for her. Stop making it sound like she's dead. That's right. Who said anything about dying? You didn't get caught? Why would you even think that? Didn't I say it already? There's no one better when it comes to escaping this prison. I just need to catch my breath. It looks like some other people are helping you, Sensei. Is this the result of what you always refer to as good everyday conduct? They probably meant something a little different. I suppose this makes sense. Since we've been moving according to the statistically safest route possible, and you've been doing the same thing instinctively, our paths were bound to cross. All I'm hearing is that we're partners in crime now. Yahoo! To our escape alliance. Nihaha! She reminds me of Maki. I was thinking the same thing. And speak of the devil, she should be arriving soon. You're wondering why Maki's coming? Nothing too important, just a backup plan I put in place, just in case. I wasn't sure if we could outsmart this building's security system, so I was planning on breaking some doors and windows on the first floor if the situation went south. Nuh-uh, breaking things is out of the question. But why? Isn't that a pretty good idea? Really, Don't even sweat it. Seminar's got a ton of money, so it'll be no big deal. Incredible. We know that Yuka undergoes a lot of suffering, but you're somewhat beyond what we imagined. I'll have to apologize to Maki later for comparing them. What's with the sudden change in attitude? Well, Maki, at least... Huh? Sensei? What did you say? Things are getting a little too out of hand? Sensei, you really just want to confess and suffer the consequences? Eh? No way. You can't betray me in the 11th hour. You're seeing this through to the end, Sensei. You're helping me escape. This is partially your fault too, you know. She really knows no boundaries. I'll explain your situation too, Koyuki. But... However, Sensei, I'm having trouble following your line of logic. What will you tell them exactly? Something like this, maybe? I, a full-grown adult, snuck into this self-reflection room while I was supposed to be working. Then, to avoid getting caught playing cards with a student, I hid in the closet. Oh, and next you'll say, I watched students playing in their pajamas from said closet for quite some time. And now, since my escape isn't going well, I'm confessing and coming clean with my transgressions. Well, is that what you plan on confessing? Which way was the exit again? Haha, that's more like it. This sound? Security drones! They've released the whole horde of them! Yuka must be real mad. Koyuki's teasing earlier must have sent her over the edge. Enough of that. We needed to be on the first floor, like 5 minutes ago. She's right about that, at least. It'd be easier to just hack all the drones. But I promise not to do stuff like that anymore. Instead, we'll guide you to the fastest and safest route we can, and do our best to obscure the cameras. If we try to fight the drones... Haha, leave that to me, the veteran of veterans, Kurosaki Koyuki. Just give me the order, and I'll smash those little dudes to... Huh? I shouldn't do that. Don't break the drones? Not this again. But how else are we supposed to escape? Let's find a way to subdue them without breaking them. Huh? How in the heck? I can do it. I can manually shut down the power without hacking them. She's right. We can handle that much. Boo. I thought this was the perfect chance to knock Seminar's security system down a few pegs. Wait. Why is Hare talking to herself? She says I can do it, and then she says she's right. Yeah. We should just smash him. You are part of a seminar, right? Well, I think she's more or less in the same position as us right now. Anyway, if that's the decision, there's no time to hesitate. Let's do it right now. Charge! Who do we get to play as? Okay, so we're using regular Koyuki. They need to hurry up and come out with her alts. We still need Bunny Koyuki. And now we need Pajama Koyuki. I forgot to turn on animation. She do be cute though. We made it. Somehow. I totally thought we were screwed when Sensei wouldn't let us break the drones, but we did it. Well done, both of you. That was much smoother than I expected. This is the back gate. Well, it's not the back gate, exactly. There's a ton of them because this building's so big. We chose this one because it's never been used before, so the chances of someone being back here are next to none. If we just open the gate. Huh? Just open the gate? Huh? It's not working. What? Why wouldn't it be working? Let me try. Huh? How is this possible? Why isn't it working? What the heck? Someone's reversing the code. Alright, we need to cut our connection, now. Whoever's doing this is trying to track our location. There's no way. I can't keep up. They're two steps ahead of me. Someone better than Kotama and Hare? Sensei, you need to get out of there, now. It's not going to be long before the CCTV is back up. We can't confront them directly. They're being pummeled. It's like, hold up, I know this style, this method. It's the Vice President? Get out now. Well, what? Are you serious right now? We finally made it all this way, and now you want us to go back? You can't do anything? I know, but it's the only option. Hurry. Grab her hand and run. There's no way! Am I doomed to run forever and ever? I let my guard down. When I think about it, it was bound to happen. Yes, Chihiro's been combing through a bunch of Millennium security systems recently, including seminars. It was natural for her to step in during a situation like this one, even if it was remotely. This complicates our plan quite a bit. Yeah, when it comes to hacking, there's no way I can beat the VP. What does that mean for us? Are we just going to be trapped here until morning? I refuse. Even if morning comes, I'll find some kind of way, one way or another. No. It's not completely impossible. I mean, there's no way we can take the Vice President head on. But we don't necessarily need to either. Paradoxically, our usual approach, a more analog mindset, may have been the solution here. Oh, what do you mean? At the end of the day, the Vice President is operating the security system remotely. It's a cyber fight. Which means in places with no cyber security, she can't do anything. For example, where you are right now is a private zone. There's no system installed there. Or you could consider outdated facilities that haven't undergone renovations. They are likely many neglected, forgotten paths twisted in their floor plans. Forgotten paths? What outdated facilities? The seminar building may be the center of Millennium, but it's also the oldest and largest. The endless expansion and remodeling it's undergone inherently means that older facilities have fallen to the wayside. There are a ton of paths in the building that haven't been used in years. I've been keeping an eye out for routes while navigating, and there are a couple you can take. That's amazing, both of you. It may feel a bit dark and scary, but we don't have the luxury of options right now. I don't like dirty places. There really aren't any nice, maintained paths. I might get cold too, since I'm in my jammies. Oh, Can you find one with some vending machines? Actually, I'm getting kind of hungry. Sensei? Does she really have to come? What? What's that supposed to mean? What did I even do? Please understand, she's still young. I'm gonna be nicer to Maki from now on. Regardless, there's no other way. In fact, you should be grateful there even is a way in this situation. So, to start, wait. Please hold. I'm detecting sound waves from the opposite end of the hallway, quickly approaching. This sound? Their footsteps. Hide, now. Someone's coming. Footsteps? Footsteps? Who is it? Who on earth is it? Who else would it be? Stop asking them questions and hide. Hide? Where? Where am I supposed to hide? Well, maybe if I press myself against the wall like this... You're totally visible. You're gonna get caught in no time. What do we do? There's some kind of door on the other side. Really? Okay. Move faster. There's no time. Hurry. This is... It's a locker room. We should be nice and safe here. Please be quiet. They've stopped in front of the door. Noah? Something wrong? I'm sure it's nothing. It's just strange, this door. I'm pretty sure it used to be quite dusty, since no one uses the locker room anymore. Really? I mean, I don't really remember, but... There's a chance I'm overthinking it. But there's no harm in being thorough, right? Shall I take a look around? Oh, man. What the... Yeah. I can manage on my own, so why don't you continue searching elsewhere, Yuka? Sounds good. I'll call you if you need me. No, just call if you need me. I'll come running. Yes, ma'am. Same to you. Sensei, this, Just shut up for a second. Are we playing Alien Isolation? Yep. Please don't make a sound. Ouch. Sensei? No, wait a moment. Just a little... hold on. It's too narrow. How did this happen to us? Be quiet. Peculiar. The last time I was here, 11 days, 2 hours, and 31 minutes ago. These chairs weren't so close together. How does she remember something like that? This doorknob is in a different position as well. This area's been abandoned for quite some time now. Aha. The only reasonable explanation is that someone did enter this locker rooms. How intriguing. In that case, should I inspect the area? No! Was I wrong? Did she already leave? Where'd she go? She... Step by step. My worst fears. She's checking each individual one. This is... This is... Things weren't supposed to be this way. This is the end. Is she really gone? I thought it was over for me in so many different ways. The whole thing was so horrifying. It felt scripted, like a scene from a horror game or something. I never watched something so raptly before. It was incredible, honestly. Regardless, we passed this hurdle somehow. And on the bright side, they'll probably consider this place cleared, so it's something of a safe spot for us now. It seemed like an urgent call. It'll keep her off our backs for a while. I really, really want to hack into the CCTVs over there and see what's happening, but it'd just summon Chihiro straight to our doorstep. Exactly. So from now on, we're going to have to make do with what we have. What's the next move, Sensei? There's no point in lingering here. Agreed. We can still guide you out, so just follow our instructions. That's right. We're here for you until the end. First, open the door and go on to the... Koyuki? Huh? Koyuki? Huh? No, it's just... I'm probably just imagining things. It's nothing. I just had this feeling. Like someone's watching us. This is it? Yes. This abandoned underground passage has likely been long forgotten. With no security installed here, it's the closest you can get to being outdoors without actually leaving the premises. Okay. It's scary, and bleak, and dark, with no signs of life. It looks like it's gonna crumble any second. I can't believe this even exists. That's the whole point in coming here, you know. Seminar has no eyes here. I get that, but... never mind. It's just my imagination. Huh? We don't have time. We've come this far, so the only thing we can do is keep moving forward. You'll have to find an exit at the very end of this tunnel. Just to warn you, we won't be able to help you once you get too deep inside. Is there no signal down there? That's right. We won't be able to contact you for a while. The path might be a little confusing, but as long as you follow the directions we've provided, you'll be okay. The exit will lead to an alley in an underpass a little ways away from the seminar building. Maki will be there to meet you. I can't see a single thing ahead. What if I trip and fall? It'll be a huge problem if we get hurt. Can't we turn on the light or something? Are you hoping to promulgate your escape route to the entire world? Still, we can't have anyone getting hurt. You too, Sensei? I mean, there is lighting throughout the pathway, but that's not the problem. The control room will notice power being routed to the passageway as soon as you turn on the lights. It'll take them seconds to realize what happened. It'll basically be a race to see if you can escape before they get you. You really think you can beat them, Sensei? Huh? Even then? You don't want Koyuki or the other two chasing after you to get hurt? That's seriously how we're doing this? I suppose that's just like you. There's no other choice then. Just around the right side, you'll find a power switch. As soon as you turn it on, the lights will go on, and the control room will detect your presence. You'll need to run as quickly as possible. Okie dokie, we've got this. The wall? Just around the right wall. Let's see. This? Did that do it? The sound of things running. Huh? What? That is not the sound lights make when you turn them on. The detected sound is approaching troops, aircraft and drones? What? Why? What do you mean drones? Were they waiting for us the whole time? Get out of there, now. Is it too late already? Just run. Keep running forward no matter what. Um. Oh. I was holding up because I thought I was going to have to use it on all them. Whew. I really thought this would be the end for us. I guess this is karma. We're past the underground section, though. Where are the Veritas students? Shouldn't they be in range or something by now? Unless we took a wrong turn or something went wrong. Or maybe... Calm down, we're here. I'm glad to see you made it. Once you get through that door in front of you, follow the path back to the ground level. You'll be out of seminar territory. There's another small path ahead, but statistically speaking, through that door should be the safest. There's a roller coaster, but we made it to the end somehow. Great work, Sensei. One sec. I'll tell Maki to open the door now. I just need to get in touch. Huh? What's that sound? I don't hear anything. No. There's something on our end. Uh-oh. Huh? What? The Vice President? Chihiro, what are you doing here? Us? Nothing. We're not doing anything at all. What's going on? Alright, Kotama! I have nothing to say to you. This is a secret operation. It can't be. Did you set this up, Chihiro? We walked directly into your trap. Cancel operation. Cancel. It was a trap. Everyone run. Evacuate immediately. Shut down everything. Well, what even is this, Sensei? The door? Is this what it is, Sensei? They might have fallen into the hands of the enemy, but at least we need to meet with Maki and escape. Huh? Wait a minute. What is this? Koyuki? Well, just now, I felt a very ominous feeling. I see. So this is the end, is it? Nihaha. Koyuki? Shh. Be quiet. Don't make a sound. The shadows will hide you. We have no time, so our parting message will be short. Sensei? Make sure to survive. Koyuki! Do you even know how busy I already am? And then you have to go and cause trouble on the very last day of the year. This is seriously the last straw. I mean it when I say I'm not letting you off easily this time. Get over here. You're seriously going to suffer the consequences of your actions. Remember me. Poor Koyuki. Pour one out for the Koyukster. Throw up your hands, express condolences, and leave. She's a real one. She took one for the team. Did I just hear more footsteps? It's Noah. Start walking again. Yeah, there's more than 2 footsteps. Walk faster. Walk as quietly as possible? Power walk. Yep. We got. Koyuki's sacrifice was in vain. Sensei. 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 What's on your mind, Sensei? I'm just thinking about everything that happened today. I see. Well, don't think too hard and trip. It's dark in here after all. We're nearly there. Everyone's waiting at the end. Would you like me to hold your hand? I'm quite familiar with this path. Now, here. I'm just kidding, Sensei. It's nice that I'm the only one who gets to see that expression, though. It almost makes me feel bad for the others. Here I am, escorting the esteemed Sensei, just the 2 of us. Shall we consider these privileges of the Seeker who won this game of hide-and-seek against you? I seem a little too excited? Is that so? I don't mind you thinking that. What? Since when did I know? I suppose you would wonder that. Let's see, since when? From the moment Koyuki ran out of the self-reflection room and left you in the closet. You knew this whole time? It makes no difference either way, so why don't we let this one slide? Weren't you completely honest? You weren't completely honest with us either, were you? Even if it was for Koyuki's sake. You really were going to hide all this from us. I'm sorry, it looks like my jealousy slipped out a little bit. How about we let that slide as well? Well, it is in line with how you are. I believed you had a reason of some sort. But my personal justification was a little different. You and Koyuki were having quite the time running away and escaping. It looked fun. I didn't want to be the one to rain on your parade. I believe Yuka more or less caught on sometime after she caught Koyuki. I can't speak for you, Sensei, but I truly enjoyed playing hide-and-seek with you two. You were really the perfect duo. It was fun watching you flounder, and maybe even more fun watching you succeed. And if this series of coincidences hadn't occurred, our little game would have never happened. Maybe that's why... Maybe that's why I subconsciously wanted to drag it out. This once-in-a-lifetime situation. I think your usual response here would be, you can call me whenever you want to have fun. But you and I both know this was a little different. I've been rambling about myself a little too long now. How was it for you, Sensei? It may seem like a strange question, but did you enjoy yourself this evening? I have to agree it was pretty thrilling. I believe that's how you felt, but it's a relief to hear it. After all, I didn't want to make you feel uncomfortable. What? You said Koyuki said a few strange things? Can I ask what they were? She kept saying she felt like someone was watching her. I see. Koyuki sensed me. I was operating carefully in my own way, but she has good instincts. I'm not surprised to hear it, though. That's just Koyuki's ability. Huh? Please don't mind that. A slip of the tongue. The late hour has me talking a little too much. What are you talking about? Don't mind me. More importantly, Sensei, we've arrived. Shall we go inside? Everyone's been waiting for you. There. Really? Are you sure? Is that really the spot? No, that can't be right. Consider the current distribution of the pieces. The probabilities are independent, so it's really the same no matter where you pick. Everyone's enjoying themselves. Hey, it's my turn, so I'm gonna do what I want to do. Stop yelling. Stop trying to tell me what to do. Okay, just put it wherever you want. That's right. If I just overcome this last obstacle, it's my win for sure. Let's go! Are you serious right now? This game sucks. It's a stupid game. I joined in on the next round, and we played all sorts of games together. I got caught. What the heck is our team doing? Wah! Koyuki burst into tears and gave up after a 3-game losing streak. A few hours later, it's gotten quite late. It's almost midnight. Look at that. Look at Koyuki, already sound asleep. Wasn't she just saying she was going to stay up for the New Year's countdown? Nothing to be done about it. We should let her sleep. For now, it's time for those who stayed up to... Huh? Yuka's asleep as well. Yep. Oh, everyone's asleep. Not a single soul survived. Oh dear. Even I couldn't have predicted this. I hadn't expected Koyuki and Maki to make it. But, well, I hardly thought the other Veritas members and Yuka would fall asleep. Did they expend too much of their energy playing? They certainly were having a good time. Maybe they're making up for tonight. That seems to be the case. What about you, Sensei? You're the most overworked of us all. Am I keeping you from what precious little time you have to sleep? I am, aren't I? Knowing you, you'd do your utmost to be the last to fall asleep. What? Are you sure that's not why? Absolutely not. It almost makes me more suspicious. How adamant you are. I'm kidding. I believe you. I'll believe that you're not sleeping because you're not tired, not to accommodate. Then, if that's the truth, let's go get some air. You're not feeling tired? Not in the slightest. And it's almost midnight, isn't it? I'd like to have a New Year countdown. We can hardly do it here and wake up all these sleeping students. So shall we relocate? You don't want to be alone on New Year's Eve, do you? This spot will do. Even though it's almost midnight, it's still bright out, isn't it? The district is still lit up. On any given day, the night owls of Millennium are always researching late into the night, so the city never really sleeps. Tonight, however, is brighter than most, the twinkle of the last night of the year. Isn't it fascinating? Another year will start tomorrow, as a new day just like any other begins. We assign meaning to it as the first and last days of the year, and we eagerly anticipate their coming. Rather than commemorating a day for a special reason, we're manufacturing our own reasons to commemorate a day of our choosing. Even the idea of commemorating something, it's just another reason to come together and celebrate. Everything is a reason for a reason for a reason. If you dig into all those reasons, you find a very simple explanation at their core. The desire to have fun together. To spend time together. build relationships, create memories, or be a part of someone else's memory. Is it really so difficult to be honest with ourselves that we choose to play along with these troublesome fabrications and pose them as reasons? It feels pretentious to package up these desires in pretty packaging and disregard their actual contents. Although, I'm in no position to criticize or judge others for this. Just look at today. I'm guilty as charged. Do you think it's wrong to act that way? I don't have an answer to that. I think it's an essential function we've developed for the sake of our interpersonal relationships. That's common sense, isn't it? But people are adept at understanding the true intent behind others' actions. We can often understand the true meaning people are trying to convey without them having to verbalize it. So I guess I can't say it's all pretentious. Even though their communication styles are different, Koyuki and Yuka are both transparent in their own way. And many other Millennium students are similar. Even President Rio. She does her utmost to complicate things, but she's an easy person to understand at the end of the day. What? What do I think of myself? I would say that's very forward of you, but I suppose that's what the true underlying topic of the conversation is. My answer to that question would be... Oh dear. After that fancy speech, I'm still choosing my words so carefully. Which I suppose is an answer in of itself. This is who I am, even if I don't intend to be. It's why people think I'm difficult to read and get to know. Does that answer your question? Right. I also know that it's not a problem. Aha. Indeed. That's quite logical. I understand. Whew. I could get used to this. I can see why everyone is always clamoring to spend time with you, Sensei. Speaking with you is natural. There's no need for me to over-explain myself nor beat around the bush. I don't have to force myself to be honest. So back to the topic at hand. You must know the reason I brought you all the way out here at this time. And you're still willing to be out here with me? Are you sure? Everyone is asleep. We're greeting the new year while taking in the night view, just the two of us. My intention was to be alone with you, to monopolize your attention and gaze. My intent in this moment is truly not a problem, Sensei. Is it okay for me to be acting like this? Depending on how you view it, I may have bad intentions. Wow. There's another reason for the sake of a reason. As I just said, this is ultimately who I am. Someone who speaks in circles. It's all I'm capable of. So I suppose I'm looking for reassurance. For you to be straightforward, where I can't be. Is that okay? No problem. You did nothing wrong. You have nothing to worry. Whew. Thank you, Sensei. I had no idea Noah was that way about Sensei. Those were the herds. Those were the words I was hoping to hear. Happy New Year, Sensei. Please continue being a good teacher to us all. Today, tomorrow, and far into the future. Please keep this conversation our little secret. After that, I returned to Koyuki's self-reflection room with Noah and tidied up the mess. Once we were finished cleaning and Noah was fast asleep, I returned to Shale and passed out. The next afternoon, Sensei! Just let me sleep a little longer. What are you even saying? Absolutely not. There's still so much to do. Everyone came all this way to help, so please try a little harder. Seriously, we didn't even get to change before she dragged us out here. When I said I'd help Sensei however I could, isn't exactly what I meant. Oh, is she gonna plant more bugs? Kotama, stop. Heh, I knew it. To have to come all the way here just to be a password thief? My life, my freedom, where did it go? It was so quiet yesterday, but today's really lively. Quiet? Is that what you call quiet? To me? That was a total disaster. Koyuki? Life is so hard. Tragic. Listen up, everyone. Until Sensei finishes their finance report, no one leaves this room. If you understand what I'm saying, then get moving. Now. Yes, ma'am. And you, Sensei? You should be trying harder than anyone. I'm sorry, everyone. Today really is a first day that is just like any other. Now, the story, I felt like it was, I don't know how they could make it longer. It felt like there wasn't much there. It was good though. It was solid. Let's call it solid. I enjoyed it. I wish there was more, but I don't know what they could have done differently. I don't know. But, we need to do the Afterword, and then we need to do the challenge quests. So I'm going to take a break for a second, and then we'll be back. Koyuki has terrible luck in chance games. To turn the tides, she suggests they play something else. I got it! This is the spot. That's a bust. Huh? Again? How could this happen again? Wow. Oh, that's worse than bad luck. How many times in a row has she busted in roulette? Including this one, that's 5 times in a row. With simple calculations, that's about a 0.00006% chance. The only explanation I've got is that you've been cursed by the gods of RNG. That kind of god doesn't exist. Anyone with eyes can see something fishy here. Someone's messing with me. They've rigged the roulette game so I'd lose no matter what. I was curious, so I took a look at the mechanism before we started. There's no such capability to identify individual users. And we borrowed all these board games right before the party started. When would we have had time to rig it against you? However, I did confirm that an infrared guidance device for upper attack intelligence shells is installed to accurately target the head of the penalty target with the protruding Peruro doll. Who installed such an unnecessarily expensive combat system in a party game? I did. Lend this roulette game to the engineering department before. When they gave it back to me, they said they had made some entertainment enhancements. Maybe that's what they were talking about? This is the engineering department's work? Jeez. I'm giving them a piece of my mind the next time they put in a resource request. Anyway, back to me. This is totally unfair. Games that are purely luck, like roulette, are my mortal enemy. That's completely antithetical to how it works. If I say it's unfair, then it's unfair. I object. Referee, I'm requesting a game change. We're playing friendly games. There's no referees. But if that's what you want, we can change the game. We have plenty of options. What should we play? This is The Life, or Wolf of the Wild Hunt. The game I suggest we play from here on out is Chase the Joker. Chase the Joker? That's a card game, right? You lose if you have the Joker in your hand at the end of the game? Oh, so it's old maid? Yes, it's a simple, easy game. Players take turns discarding number pairs, and whoever ends the game with the Joker is the loser. Everyone knows the rules, right? So no objections? Chase the Joker relies on luck as well, however. If luck-based games are your mortal enemy, won't you just lose again? It would appear you don't know, Kotama. Chase the Joker is actually a skill-based strategy game. Duh. I can count the numbers on the cards that have been discarded, and calculate the probability of the remaining cards. Or you carefully monitor people's reactions when they draw their cards to see if they have the Joker. Well, that's a dumb game that relies purely on luck. On the other hand, I definitely have a chance at winning Chase the Joker. And the loser gets a flick on the forehead. This sounds fun. I think I'll join in this round. Well, I don't mind what we play, but I have a feeling this will end quickly, for some reason. I'll pass. I like simple games. Simple games like Chase the Joker aren't really my vibe. Huh? What's with these unenthusiastic reactions? Are you guys just scared? Then let Chase the Joker begin. A short time later. She lost every single one. Why? Why does she have to be the only one left? Looking at the number of remaining cards, obviously Noah has the Joker right now. But... Noah? Yes, Koyuki? One of the cards you're holding, it's a Joker, right? I wonder. Could it be? Well, of course it is. If you don't have it, she has it. Duh. I know it is. So, is it the left or the right? Why don't you take a guess, Koyuki? Drat. I can't read her expression at all. Of course my bad luck lines me up against her. I picked a game with less luck, but the external circumstances... How can this be? I have no choice. All I can do is guess. I know. The Joker is on the left. Wrong. It was on the right. I knew it! The second I said it, I knew it. Then why didn't you change it? Because I changed in the moment. Silence from the audience members who don't understand, please. That's ridiculous. Seminar's true poker face. She is truly unreadable. You know, I figured the second Noah joined, but just her presence turns Chase, the Joker, into 100% game of luck. What made Koyuki think she could win against a psychological war against Noah, of all people? If she was capable of that kind of insight to begin with, she wouldn't be practically living in the self-reflection room, would she? True. After that, Koyuki lost 5 times in a row, received a penalty she proposed, and then ended up giving up. Students in pajamas start a carefree playthrough of a video game, Boom. But suddenly, Chihiro's true nature unexpectedly rears its head. Her true personality. Chase the Joker is just not it. Noah has way too much of an advantage. It's kind of a one-sided game. This kind of one-sided game is not enjoyable at all. Oh dear, I got a little too into the game. Why don't we try something else then? Does anyone have any suggestions? Me! My turn to pick a game. Okay. Konuri Maki, please speak. When it comes to playing games together all night, board games are good and all, but the real classic is being crowded around a big TV together and playing video games. So from now on, we'll be fighting with the controllers. Video games? That puts Veritas at an advantage. I have no objections. Did you bring a console with you, though? I don't know if we have any party games either. Have you forgotten about Boom, Hare? As long as we have a CPU or monitor, we can play the classic version anywhere. Just run the firmware modification process from your phone, match the input, voila! As long as you restore the TV back to its original state afterwards, Maki. Don't even stress. That's as easy as a push of a button. And it'll be super easy to reinstall if you want to play Boom again. Wait. We're forgetting that this is Koyuki's self-reflection room. Should we really be adding more entertainment to distract from her? Or, self-reflection? Although I suspect that Koyuki has a real game console squirreled away somewhere. Boom is a single-player shooting game, isn't it? How are we going to play together? it has a speedrun mode where it records your best clear time. We'll each clear stage 1, and the winner is whoever has the fastest time. The loser has to go to the convenience store to buy snacks. Indeed, if it's only stage 1, it's pretty straightforward without any major traps. That seems like a fair match. Sounds good to me. I'm pretty rusty, so I'm honestly kind of nervous. I don't play these kinds of games, so I'll just sit this one out. Don't be like that, Chihiro. Let's play together. I'll teach you. You might even have fun. Maybe you'll discover some unexpected talent in video games. Are you trying to convince me so you can beat me? Well, I can't say the thought didn't cross my mind. Just sit here and grab the controller. I'll teach you how to work it. Some demon monsters appears. Should I attack them? Those alien pirates are trying to take out your character, Boom Guy. Press the button, press the bottom button to punch them. Oh, it worked. I knocked out the aliens. Fists are effective, but really short-ranged. If you just grab that shotgun hanging on the... Wow, the effects feel so real. Games have stuff like this? Shotguns are more effective than... Vice President? That alien's HP is already 0. I didn't expect this to be such a great stress reliever. Huh? I think I've defeated all the enemies in this room. Maki, where's the next enemy? The next enemy is in the room on the right. Chihiro took the longest to clear the stage because she continued to pummel enemies with just her fists. The Veritas members, including Maki, vowed not to touch Chihiro for a while. Understandable. Frenzy Mac releases various flavors. Maki and Koyuki feel adventurous and try out different combinations to create the new drink. But it's not long before Chihiro catches them. Mixing drinks? I don't know about that. While Chihiro, Yuka, and Noah left to go buy snacks. Wow, that was fun! Boom really is a masterpiece. I've played this game dozens of times, but it's still a fresh experience every time. Although the source of its intensity was entirely different this time. If Chihiro ever wants to change her firearm to a shotgun, we have to do whatever it takes to stop her. I guess some people's personalities change when they play video games, you know? Like how people get road rage? All that tension made me really thirsty. Hey, Hari, can I have some of this Frenzy Max? It doesn't matter to me, but that's... What the heck is this? It's so sour. Is it expired or something? I was trying to warn you. That's the newly released Frenzy Max flavor. Umeboshi. Umeboshi? Frenzy Max comes in a very diverse range of flavors. It was all over social media when they released their red bean porridge flavor last month. That taste is kind of hard to get around, but it helps me wake up. The sour taste really gives me a buzz. Blech. It's making me crave a bowl of rice. Or like some gamju made of rice. Hey, Maki, Kotama, I just had an idea. You mix this umeboshi Frenzy Max with some ganju, wouldn't it be like eating umeboshi with white rice? No. I believe it'd have a completely different taste. But that's how new flavors are made, right? Mixing two different flavors could create an entirely new one. We could uncover a surprising synergy and make some super yummy drink. I like that idea. Ah, you scared me. How long have you been awake for? Since you guys started playing Boom? I sensed danger coming from the TV area, so I pretended to be still asleep. The Vice President did reveal a certain charisma while she's playing. Anyways, I want to help with mixing the Umeboshi Frenzy Max with Gamju. In fact, we've got lots of drinks, so we should try all kinds of combinations. That sounds like fun to you? Are you a secret mixologist or something? I experimented with some random drinks in Seminar's refrigerator before, but I've never done Umeboshi and Gamju. They say that kind of stuff online, right? Sprinkle Tabasco sauce on some tomato juice to make it taste like pizza? Or mix soy sauce into milk to make it taste like rice crackers? Ugh. Do you get permission from Seminar staff? Did you get permission from Seminar staff to do that? Huh? Obviously they'd never ever approve. What? If you try to seek permission for every single thing you do, you'll never get anything. Always ask for forgiveness, not permission. What an incredible mindset. All of Yuka's hardships are flashing before my eyes. So, did you get forgiveness? Well, the person I needed the forgiveness from wasn't very nice about it. I can believe that. Anyways, I've never had the chance to experiment with Frenzy Max, so let's get to it. We need to do it before those nagging upperclassmen come back. Are we sure this is okay? Chihiro will totally yell at us for wasting food if she finds out. Huh? Now this I didn't expect. The hackers of Veritas, who explore academia and seek truth, are hesitating on the brink of fresh innovation because of the possibility of some nagging? I hate to ask this, but are you scared? Who said I was scared? You're really triggering my competitiveness. As rumored, the youngest member of Seminar has an exponential talent for provoking people. I'm not scared at all. I was going to do it anyway. If I mix the Umeboshi Frenzy Max with Gamju drink at a 1-to-1 ratio... I hate to say this when we've come this far, but that looks weird. Please don't say that. Well, it came out to a somewhat pleasant shade of pink, so maybe it might not be as bad as I originally thought? The next step, what does it taste like? Does it fulfill the criteria of eating umeboshi on rice? Not at all. The sweet taste of rice is enhanced by the sourness taste of umeboshi. It feels like drinking a sweet rice drink, but it was made from sour expired rice. So a failure? Like a medley of sounds that come together in a discordant harmony. Also, I have heard that if you mix sour drink with milk, it tastes like yogurt. So maybe if we neutralize the umeboshi with milk, and then mix it with gamju, it'll be like a never-before-tasted flavor of yogurt. That's impossible. They use a different type of vinegar when they make yogurt. Maki, are you... We've come this far, haven't we? What difference does it make if we experiment a tiny bit more? Then, let us mix. Mix all the drinks we can think of and experiment. Go! That's weird. We didn't mix in anything spicy. But there's this smell that's making my nose all prickly. And look at the color. It's like this dark purple worm wiggling around. I'm scared to put that in my tummy. Even if it's the most delicious thing in the world, Chihiro's gonna freak out if she sees this. If she finds out we used up half the drinks on experiments? You used half the drinks on what now? Chihiro, when did you get back? Just now. More importantly, did I not just hear you saying something strange? And what is this suspicious juice in this container? So, that's Koyuki. Koyuki made me mix all the different types of drinks. She said it would taste good. Huh? Traitor! Koyuki, did you really manage to cause trouble in the time we went... Did you really manage to cause trouble in the time we went to the convenience store? I'm seriously not letting you off this easy this time. No, it's not like that. Please! Millennium students start playing what one could call the heart of the pajama party. Truth or dare. Many conversations are had, but for some reason, Yuka in particular is bombarded with questions. So, if I understand correctly, Koyuki and Maki concocted this large vat of suspicious liquid by mixing the drinks we had here. Exactly! She said she couldn't behave herself for the 5 minutes we went to the convenience store. What was she thinking? Wasting food like this? What? Waste? Whatever, to all the other stuff you were blabbering about. But I put my foot down at the word waste. We weren't just playing around. We were pushing the boundaries of gastronomy by creating new flavors. Keep your hands up. Yes, ma'am. What should we do with this drink, then? It's such a waste of food, but we should just throw it away. Actually, Yuka, I have an idea. Koyuki and Maki's concoction looks strange, but considering that it's a mixture of drinkable liquids, it shouldn't be harmful. What if we used it as a penalty drink for Truth or Dare? Truth or Dare? Yes, where someone asks you a question and you have to answer truthfully. Instead of a dare, if someone doesn't want to answer a question, they'll have to drink this beverage as a penalty. That way, we can have a fun game and make use of the drink at the same time. What do you think? Oh, I like it. I got a ton of things I want to ask Yuka. Koyuki? Yes, ma'am. Huh. Playing Truth or Dare sounds fun, but I'm not sold on using this drink. Personally, I don't really want to have to drink it, but more importantly, I think it'll make Koyuki think this kind of behavior is okay. On the other hand, there's nothing you can hate more than wasting supplies, no? Why don't we let this go for right now, and I'll handle Koyuki's punishment later. You know what? Why don't we just let Yuka yell at me? I'd rather do that. Not an option. Goodbye, cruel world. Well, I can't argue with that. I did really want to play Truth or Dare during the pajama party, and since Sensei's not here, we can ask whatever we want. Let's all gather in a circle then. The rules are simple. If you're asked a question, you can choose to either answer truthfully or drink the penalty drink. Then you'll have an opportunity to ask the next question. We'll choose the first questionnaire by drawing lots. Oh, I won? Yes. Pick whoever you'd like. Try to make it a difficult question. A difficult question. This occurred to me while watching you guys hack the TV earlier, Koyuki. Huh? Me? How many times have you hacked Millennium servers? I found several instances of suspicious records in the server data recently. I really don't know. Okay, penalty drink for her. Eh? Wait, I'm really not lying. I really, honestly don't remember. I go in every time I need some new stuff. How am I supposed to keep track? You can't even keep track of how many times you've done it? Noah, can you please schedule a meeting for me and Koyuki tomorrow? It appears I'll have to have a serious conversation about her server security. Of course. I'll reserve a soundproof meeting room for you immediately. Wait a second. I told the truth. Why am I being penalized? This is an entirely separate issue from our game. Now, Koyuki, please choose someone to ask a question. Then Noah. What color underwear are you wearing right now? Answer in 3 seconds or you have to take a penalty drink. White underwear with lace. It's very comfortable. So it's my favorite pair. That was so fast. Shouldn't you have at least been a teeny tiny bit embarrassed? Did you really think that Noah would be embarrassed by a question like that? It's my turn. Then, Yuka? Me? You have something you want to ask me? Yes, there's something I've always been curious about. What do you think of Was-sensei? Uh-oh. Of all things? That's a really hard question. It's not like I dislike Sensei or anything, but talking about this in front of so many people is a bit... Understood. Then take your penalty drink. Fine. I have no choice. What's with this? It's so sticky and bitter and sour. My tongue is going numb? I can't believe you asked me that question, Noah. I'm gonna get you back. It's just a game, isn't it? Well then, Yuka, please choose the next person. Maki, where's the last place you graffitied? Huh? Oh, that big lightning mural I made on the north wall of the power plant last week. What? I thought the one I found in the library was the last one. No, I responded without thinking. Truth or Dare continued long into the night, but for some reason. Yuka, the last time you were on Shale's student rep duty, you came back after dawn. What were you doing with Sensei? Well, it's Shale's business. I can't talk about it. I'm curious about the conversation you had with Was-sensei in front of Corgi Town last weekend. Huh? How do you know about that? Yuka, I've heard that when you process Shale's expenses, you also get to see Sensei's personal receipts. Is that true? Hold up. Me again? Well, she can't answer that one. Yuka. Yuka dear. Why is everyone only asking me questions? Yuka ended up taking the most sips from the penalty drink. Late at night, when everyone else is asleep, Chihiro and Noah have an honest conversation. I'm interested. I can't drink anymore. Next year, I'm going to paint the world even more brilliantly. Oh my, you're awake? You don't want to sleep more? Don't you work overnight for 2 days straight? I managed to rest a little, but I can't seem to fall back asleep. And I'm really hoping to fix the server's security vulnerabilities. I also need to establish some security measures so Koyuki can't give herself access so easily. You truly are very diligent. May I ask you one thing? What is it? Why didn't you join seminar? What makes you ask that now? It occurred to me while spending time with everyone today. Veritas is a club created to resist control and promote the freedom of information to all, correct? In turn, you don't seem quite fit to mold the other carefree, playful Veritas members, and you maintain Millennium's servers and cybersecurity. Do those two things not align? Freedom doesn't equate to indulgence. A life of freedom is one rife with responsibilities. It's more so, for me, trying to control and take on the responsibilities of others' choices diminishes the inherent value of truth. Like President Rio? If I had to give an example. We may not be the best of friends now, but there was a time where our values aligned. That was back when the three of us, including Himari, all collaborated to solve various challenges that Millennium faced. Rio and Himari, they worked together? I said they worked together, not that they got along. Well, I suppose their relationship wasn't actually too bad. Rio can be a bit reserved when it comes to talking about her feelings, and Himari's the same way. Himari may even secretly be hoping to reconcile with Rio. Ah, don't tell her I said that. She'll throw a fit. You don't have to worry about that. I have that much sense, at least. Look at the time. The server maintenance is more or less done. Should we head back? Thank you for all your hard work today. What hard work? It's all par for the course. Tomorrow? The day after that? The next year? Will these days always continue on? No one can really say for sure, but I believe so. As secretary, someone who records every minute detail and change in life, I can think of nothing I'd like better than for these peaceful days to continue. Thank you for everything, Chihiro. I look forward to your support this year as well. That's sweet. And now it's time to supper.
こんばんは、先生。これですか？セミナーの皆さんとパジャマパーティーをすることになったんです。
Heal Koyuki. When Koyuki's HP reaches 50%, enemies will attack other ally students instead of Koyuki. They're heavies. Or they're not heavies, they're blah, 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 blah. Lights. Okay, so we want healers and exploders. We want you. We want you. We'll take you. Aw, you're not. Damn. Should we take a second healer? Yeah, sure, why not? And then we want you. And we'll take you. Make sure we are on. Good. This should be easy. I foresee no issues with this one.
く終わらせて休みにしようか。行かないから研修前に確認しなきゃ。準備は万全。
But immune? What?
読後の余韻に浸るには不向きな場所ですね。まあまあ。じゃあやります。さて採点しますよ。練習した姿をあなたに見せたい。しばし休んで自由に鮮やかに。私にくれるんですか？でもやりすぎないように。エレガンテ。風紀委員会からの支給品です。どう？よいしょっと。次もこの調子で。オッケー。ありがとうございます。待ってて。ありがとうございます。これは募集したやつだから。準備ならできてる。自由に鮮やかに。この後にやめるべきかな。移動しましょう。私にくれるんですか？移動する。当然です。これでも一人前の教訓ですから。
Easy peasy. I wonder if Swimsuit Hina would have been better for that one, though. And not that it matters. I mean, we just face rolled it anyway. But since Swimsuit Hina's only cost 3, we'd be able to cycle faster. And this one is versus... Yeah, that's what I thought. So we need a heavy and a light. Special defense... Wait, who's the boss? Oh, Noah. Okay, so we don't want heavies. That's basically what it boils down to. We're probably going to use the same specials. Let's use you. You're going to win. We'll get you. Do we just throw in Mika? Sure. Let's have Mika just delete Yuka right away. Now this one, I don't know. We might not be doing too well on this one. It depends. If Yuka dodges our Mika's ult, we'll be in trouble. But I think if we can get that off, then we win.
だから祈るね。
I saw that was a miss. Let's try a reload.
早く終わらせて休むとしようか。私はこっちだよ。
Why does she have so much dodge?
あなたたちは通れないよ。
Let's try. I don't know.
早く終わらせて休むとしようか。
Let's try not just blowing it all right away.
楽しんでいこう。これはどうかな。ここは私が守るから。
How did that not kill?
無理無理。やってんなんだよ。花丸で。しばし休んで。これからが本番。自由に鮮やか。そんなのはどうかな。そなたこれはどうかな。マノントロット。フィナーレを。ここから先は進ませないよ。 いい感じですね。次もよろしくお願いします。
Was that fast enough? Yes, it was. I figured that Hina was just going to delete
こうして真夜中のミレニアム
Noah
で
in a single
先生
shot.
とお会いするなんて。
So this one, defeat all sweepers before targeting the enemy to win. Each sweeper comes in with a different effect, so utilize them to your advantage in battle. What's a sweeper? Oh. Piercing, piercing. Well, explosive does do a lot of damage to two of them. We have two mystics to worry about, though. Do we just try it anyway? I don't think this will work, but let's try it. What? Why are they dying? Oh my god. Okay. I see. So we're not actually fighting. We're not actually fighting. What we need to do is AoE damage. You see, this leads me to believe, like, I don't... Defeat all sweepers before targeting the enemy to win? But we don't get to fight the enemy. I don't understand. Okay, so we don't want single targets. That sucks. Yeah, we can use you because of your AoE armor defense. Ignore. Let's try this. I don't know if it's gonna work though. Oh, so we do fight them eventually.
お疲れ様。
I did not realize that. But we don't have
こんばんは、先生。
Summer Hanako,
これ
so
ですか？
we can't blast
セミ
through
ナーの皆さんとパジャマパーティーをすること
certain
になったんで
enemies
す。
fast enough. Oh, great. Of course. Of course. Pajamas give allies buffs with her HP is 50% or above. When Avant-Garde uses a skill, its defense will decrease every certain number of hits. Okay, so we need to keep Yuka Pajamas alive. What if we try this?
OK! おー。あれ？間違もう。
Let's see what happens. We've never won one of these, so, you know, my hopes aren't very high. But we've blown through these challenge quests pretty quickly.
早く終わらせて。ありがとうございます。
Oh, 400 HP.
どう？嬉しい。これはどうかな。さあ、一緒に行くわよ。ありがとう。おかげで眠気が覚めたわ。そなたの時間。ここは私が守るから。行くわよ。やって待って。花丸です。
Wait, why didn't it heal her? Why didn't it heal her? I healed her, right? Did I misclick? Oh, it just heals her nothing. I see.
迅速に。ありがとう。おかげで眠気が覚めたわ。一息ついたら行くわよ。そなたの時間。これはあなたたちは通れないよ。次もこの調子ではどうかな。ありがとう。ちょっと元気になったかな。分析ありがとう。弱点はダーク組です。こっちはみんなのこと。これはどうかな。ありがとう。一息ついたら行くわよ。やってあなたたちは通れないよ。次もこの調子で元気になったかな。ありがとう。ありがとう。おかげで眠気が覚めたわ。これはどうかな。もっとキラキラ。ありがとう。まだ大丈夫です。
Yeah, see, there's like, we can't heal her enough. Like, what are we supposed to hit her with? Like, how are we supposed to keep her alive? Yeah, we can't win this one at all. We,
こんにちは、先生。
yeah.
せっかくだからパジャマパーティーをと思ったんですが。あ、先生。明暗です。
We got the title, so there's that.
なるほど。
And now we have something called the treasure hunt. What is
いらっ
that?
しゃったんですね、先生。 まさ思ったより散らかってしまって。先生、手を貸していただいてもよろしいですか？
Oh, is that all it is? It's just this kind of thing?
そこにあったんですね。
That looks like it looks like it's 3, but let's try 2.
これはどのようにして遊ぶのでしょう。
We did not get anything there.
この形はもしかして。
Oh, it's a 6, okay.
あら、面白そうですね。そこにあったんですね。これはどのようにして遊ぶのでしょう。
Let's try right here. No, that's a big loss. Okay. So the scarf is what? The scarf is a 2x2?
この形はもしかして。あら、面白そうですね。そこにあったんですね。これはどのようにして遊ぶのでしょう。
One of these two.
この形はもしかして。あら、面白そうですね。これはどのように
Which means
して
this is the last
遊ぶの
one.
でしょう。あら、面白そうですね。はい、次。整理整頓続けますか。そこにあったんですね。
Oh, that's a big one.
これはどのようにして遊ぶのでしょう。この形はもしかして。あら、面白そうですね。そこにあったんですね。これはどのようにして遊ぶのでしょう。
Chances. Oh, we're out. Well, okay. That's all the treasure hunt
こん
is.
ばんは、先生。パジャマパーティーの明暗です、先生。
Well, we cleared it. The event is definitely an event. I did enjoy the story. The afterword was very nice. The challenge
まさか
quests
先生が来るとは思いま
were
せんでした。
pretty fair, pretty weak. But the EX quest, oh my gosh, I don't know how we're supposed to do that one. I mean, if Coconut's not healing a giant portion of her hit points, I don't know what to do. As for the gacha, I think I'm going to easily pass these because the next rotation, next banners, are going to be the New Year's banners. The Problem Solver New Year's, not the other New Year's. But we'll be pulling on that one because I do want to get Koyuki. And I'm entertaining the idea of getting Mitsuki, but I'm not sold on her. Aside from that, I don't know. I don't know what to expect from that point onwards. I know that the anniversary is coming up, or the half-year anniversary, one of the two. And I do know there are units on that one that I will pull it for. So I'm kind of stingy with my currency right now, because I know it could go up in flames. So I'm going to expect the worst and anticipate getting pity on those. But I guess I'll see you guys that time. So Thank you for watching. I hope you guys had a nice night. Peace.